Hello, children. How are you doing? I hope you are well and are ready for your Fun with English lesson this week. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to identify some of the emotions that you feel. Name these feelings and emotions. Say when you are feeling any of these emotions. Talk about your feelings and express yourself better. And you will also be able to make a mood chart to indicate your current mood. So with this, let us leap on to our lesson, which talks about feelings and emotions. So if you were listening to the learning outcomes, you must have discovered that today's lesson is all about our feelings and emotions. Do you use words to describe your feelings and emotions? Today's lesson will help us to better identify our emotions and use proper words to describe them. Did you watch the story that I shared? How do you feel about the little snowflake? Can you think what was going on in the snowflake's mind every time someone rejected it? No surface was ready to let the snowflake sit upon it, be it the window or the flower. And finally, how do you think the snowflake felt when it rested on the little kitten? Have you ever felt like the little snowflake? Hurt and very sad. What are some of the other feelings? Can you see the faces here? With every feeling, our expression also changes. Sometimes we look puzzled and confused. At other times, we may be very happy and grinning from ear to ear. When we are angry, we often frown. And when we are sad, we cry. So, look at yourself in the mirror. What kind of face do you have right now? And what does this mean? Does it reflect your emotion? How are you feeling today? Given here are a series of positive feeling words: happy, glad, cheerful, energetic, calm, quiet, curious, confident, surprised, unique, peaceful, smart. But we do not always have positive feelings. Some feelings are more difficult and painful. How do we deal with these? An important thing is to talk about our feelings, whether we are happy or sad. Talking about our feelings helps us feel understood. We often need people to listen to us and be with us when we are feeling different, strange. Very often, these are adults we know and trust. Who do you share most of your feelings with? Let us now try out an activity where words related to emotions are used in sentences. Our first word today is excited. I am excited to open my Christmas presents. And then we have terrible. I feel terrible about forgetting to wish my friend on her birthday. Look at the picture, children. Which emotion do you think the picture is showing? Is the boy in the picture excited or is he feeling terrible? Brilliant. Yes, he is excited. He is opening his Christmas presents. How do you feel when you open presents? And when do you feel terrible? The next sentence reads, I have been tensed about my exams. And the following sentences, I felt wonderful after the relaxing trip. How many of you have siblings? Have you seen them becoming all tensed up before an examination? How do they deal with their stress? Do you help them at this time? Look at the picture. How do you think is SpongeBob feeling? Is he feeling wonderful or is he feeling tensed? Yes, he looks very scared and quite cold. He is tensed, isn't he? When was the last time you felt wonderful? How else do we use this word? Our next word is upset. My mother was upset because she missed the alarm and could not reach work on time. And we have confident. My brother was confident that he will qualify for the next round in the Olympiads. Aren't you giving your Olympiads as well? How many of you are confident about your performance? Look at the cartoon here. Do you think the cartoon is feeling upset or confident? Yes, he's quite confident, isn't he? Let us try another activity. Here you have to match the emotion to the emoticon. Look at the words and look at the smiley faces here. Do you think you can match them correctly? The first face, what do you think? Is it scared or surprised? Yes, the first face is a surprised face, whereas the second one looks very scared, as if it has seen a ghost. Very good. Would you like to try another one? Let's see if you can match these faces to their emotion. What do you think about these faces? The first face has eyes closed and zzz drawn on top of it. The second face is all red with scrunched up eyebrows. So, which words are correct? Yes, the first face is tired and sleepy, whereas the second face is very angry and grumpy. Don't you think? What makes you angry? And what do you do when you feel angry? Remember to show feelings in a healthy way. It is always better to talk about your feelings than to show them in a way that can hurt someone, especially when we are dealing with difficult feelings. Remember, there is always someone to listen and understand. But if you put it in actions that can hurt others, the results might not be very good. Now, would you like to try an activity? For your activity, you have to make a mood chart to say how you are feeling. You can make a disc with different faces and attach a moving arrow with which you can point out to the exact emotion that you are feeling on your chart. You can also keep track of your emotion by making a chart like this to monitor your mood. How did you feel today? You have a series of emotions written down and the days of the week. So every time you feel a particular emotion, you can tick it. And in this way, you will know how you have felt for the entire day and over the week. Thank you, children. I hope you enjoyed learning about your feelings and emotions and are better acquainted with some of these words. Slowly, you should start expressing yourself using these words, and remember to talk about your emotions in order to make friends and build better bonds.